There's a famous Manna Day song which says, "A coffee house she adda ta annai." That is those days of adda or chatter and gossip in those coffee houses have all gone over. He was talking about the changing times, but if you enter the India coffee house, it certainly looks as if it has been caught in time. It captures the essence of what Bengali culture and thinking is all about, and it's very basic. So I'm just going to go in, talk to some people, and also have what is the speciality of this area. It's an easy address to find in Kolkata. It's one of the most iconic faces. But for people who've not been here, the India Coffee House, because coffee houses are plenty across the country, what is so special about this? I'm going to talk to three of the regulars. First of all, the history of it. It was called the Albert Hall for many people who don't know, and now it's called the India Coffee House. So the transition from Albert Hall to India Coffee House, what makes this place so special?
Albert Hall started in the 1806.
1806.
Yeah. Then in 1826, after their request, the British government abolished or removed this Albert Hall, and it was fully being coffee house by the cooperative society.
এখানটায় বেশিরভাগ আড্ডা হয়, and they say ভদ্রলোক, students, young people, I can see a lot of them over here, would spend perhaps a whole day to do adda or gupshup as a non-Bengali would say. What is so special about this place? আপনারা এখনো কেন এখানটায় আসতে চান?
You see, Adda, as we call it, it didn't start in Calcutta. It started in Greece. Socrates was known for his Adda in his gymnasium. They used to talk, they used to discuss, and many great philosophy came out of those. From here also, I can name a few who were stalwart in their line.
Many people.
Like, could you just name a couple of them for our viewers?
Nirmal Chando, Professor IIM, he was here.
Satyajit Ray.
Satyajit Ray. All these people used to come here.
Kunal Sen, Ritik Ghatok.
Everyone
All the big names, what Bengal is known as.
came here.
Yeah.
You see, what happens, we come here to talk. We talk. There is no issue. I have not fixed an issue at home and came over here and started
So
that.
this place just makes you talk.
Right. Right. Now here, some topic come up and we discuss on that. We may disagree, we may agree.
Lots of new coffee shops which are coming across, right? But why is it that India Coffee House still remains so crowded and so many young people? What is the best food over here?
Coffee house and the places of Adda, they don't give this time. Yeah, you can take one cup of coffee
And sit the
you
whole
can
day.
stay for hours.
That is true. That is true. Others will ask you for money. I believe a lot of political strategies also have been worked out over here. They say we Bengalis are very argumentative by nature. They say that we cannot live without politics. You think that is the USP of this place still? That different point of view?
No politics over here. No,
But you're allowed to express your point.
even in the Naxalite time, there's no politics over here. No politics. Some political people would have come over here and they said that it's a place of indigenous, they can gossip with each other. But there's no political discussion over here.
I want to ask you this thing because I spoke to a lot of young people. Their one complaint is that Bengal is caught in a time gap. That boro company-ra ekhane eshe ar invest korte chaye na. People don't want to come and invest. Bengal is lagging behind. Do you think this place also in a sense exemplifies that there's a resistance? I'm asking you, I'm not saying there is, that there's a resistance to change and adapting as far as Bengal is concerned? Do you think the Bengalis
What you
adapt?
are going to ask, the only answer, the conclusion answer is, there is bad politics over here. There is the political people are bad. There are too many politics over here. That doesn't occur in other provinces.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. So that was one adda we had, which is what we Bengalis or the gupshup is all about. I'm now going to go across to my table to order what is the iconic dish from here. But you can see the sense over here, the old world charm. That is exactly what we were discussing a short while back. Is this the kind of a time machine which the Bengalis of Bengal has been caught in? Because the critics will also say that there is no scope for factories or development to take place. But perhaps this is also what a Bengali would say is I'm trying to protect my culture. So do join us. I'm going to sit on this table. History 1806 is what some say. Some say this was established in 1826 and this was at that point of time called the Albert Hall. Now you can look around it, it is actually the structure of a cinema theatre or a hall which seems to be having a kind of a balcony, but nothing has been changed is what I'm talking about. Over the years, since then, ever since it was renamed as India Coffee House after a short break when there was a resistance from a large number of Bhadralogs, seniors, students that this should be reopened as a coffee house, it's remained intact since then and it's now run with a cooperative. The menu is very basic, very frugal, but this is something which opens around noon and runs late into the night. And it's a free for all. I mean, you can discuss anything, no one asks you to get away or get up from here, and you're not going to find those fancy gadgets or opening your laptops. So as we are just waiting for our food to arrive, you can get a sense of how there are young people taking selfies over here. The menu is very, very simple as I'm pointing out over here. And there have been many patrons. There have been Omar Hussain. You just walk in. What people tell me is that, you know, you walk in here and they will come in unannounced. Mrinal Sen, Aparna Sen, Omar Hussain, all the big names, Satyajit Ray, all the big names of Bengal have all been here. And the last time this was in the news when Anupam Kher shot for his movie, which is going to be released later this year. And well, that's it. I mean, the charm for cinema and theatres continues to hold. My food has arrived. I've ordered something which is basic given the time. Thank you, Dada. Vegetable cutlet and one cold coffee, which is the speciality over here. As you can see, there is nothing very fancy about it. It's an almost home style cold coffee. So I'm just going to have a bit of it. And this is kashundi, which is what is mustard, which for most of you people are there. It's a little crisp. It's vegetable. It's got, well, beetroot and all of that. And it's a little old style. So this is what we Bengalis have. I'm going to eat with my hand only. So this is kashundi, which is, as I said, a mustard. Very crisp, freshly made, and a tang of mustard, freshly ground, and then the cold coffee. Nothing can beat this. I know they're big fancy names, very smart new style of cold coffee flavors. Nothing can beat this cold coffee which you and I clearly have at home. So as I wrap up from the India Coffee House, this is what I find. Large parts of Bengal struggling for change and keeping up with the changing times. But at the same time, Bengalis are very proud of their culture, their history, their legacy. They never let you forget that. And I think the India Coffee House is essentially a replica or it epitomizes that feeling among the Bengalis. Thank you so much.